Hello guys, welcome to another session. In this session, we are going to discuss about string data type in JavaScript. So let's jump into the Visual Studio Code to understand string data type in JavaScript. So prior to writing the code for string data type in JavaScript, we have to understand that what actually we store in string data type. We can use string data type to store letters, characters. We can use it to store name, email address, gender, and something like that. So now let's write something into the string and that will be printed in console log. So how we can do that, we have already seen that. So we will write console log, and either we can use double quotes or a single quote, and then we will mention the thing which we want to display into the console log. So here we can write learn JavaScript step by step. Save it. Let's jump into the browser to see the output. So here you will find that it has printed the string whichever we are provided into the console.log function. Now let's proceed further. So this is one of the straight example we can use with the variables. So how we can write that, we will tell that let name, I will provide my name, and here save it, and now I can console log it, console.log, and we will write the name and semicolon. Now let's go to the browser. So here you will find it has printed my name over here. Now let's proceed further. You can also store email within a string. So we can tell that email equal to m.ranjan@xyz.com. So this way you can store the email, and that also you will print. You can print two string within the same console by writing like this, comma separated, tell email, save it. Let's jump into the browser. So here you will find that it has printed both the string. Now we will discuss about the concatenation operation in JavaScript. Whenever we are adding two string together, that operation is called concatenation. So how we can do that? We can define a variable that is called first name. We can call it as fname, and here we will tell that my first name, and there is another variable where we are keeping the last name. So here we will tell that my last name, and we will also put the semicolon over here, and then we can tell that full name over here, and we can define it let, and then we will tell that f name plus, and for a space we need to specify this character, space character, and then again we need to specify the plus operator and the last name. This plus operator is worked as a concatenation operator within JavaScript, which will add two string together. So let's look into that. Here we are adding three string. One is the first name, second one is this space character along with the last name. So let's jump into the browser and let's look into the output, what output we are getting. So for that we need to log it into the console, and we will tell that full name, and here save it. Now let's jump into the browser. So here you will find the third log is our concatenation operation, where we have added two string together. In this example, I have used my first name and my last name to concatenate with a space. Now let's proceed further. Now we will discuss about extracting the character from a string. If you closely look into a string, then you will find that it is nothing but a character array, and which is having different value at different places. So what I mean that, suppose I wanted to extract the first value from the first name. So how we can do that? We can use the position value. So how we can write that? We will tell that console.log, and here we will specify fname, and we will tell the position of the character. In JavaScript, the position starts with 0, so you should write 0 over here and save it. Let's go to the browser, and you will find over here that it has printed the first character of that particular string. So this way you can easily extract any of the character from a string. Suppose if you want to extract the second string, then you need to specify 1, as it is starting with 0. So 0 1, that is the second position string. Then go to the browser to see the output. So here you will find that it has extracted the second character, that is U in my first name. Now let's proceed further. Now we will discuss about the length property of the string. Suppose that if we want to calculate the length of our first name, so how we can do that? So there is a length property, and we will tell that console.log and fname, and we will tell length, and save it. Go to the browser, and here you will find that it has written the number 6, as my name is containing 6 characters, so it has returned 6. Now we will discuss about method. So suppose if we want to convert this first name into a uppercase, so how we can do that? So JavaScript offers us so many operations in the form of methods. So for example, for this this case, we are going to tell that console.log, and we will tell that I want my first name should be printed as 2 upper. So there is something called 2 upper. So here we will specify 2 uppercase, and this is a method which we are calling to convert whatever the value which it contains, it should be converted into the uppercase. Put semicolon over here. Let's go to the browser to see the output. Then you will find it has printed my name, the first name, into the uppercase. One thing I wanted to tell you, whenever you are passing any variable to uppercase, it is not changing the original value. Suppose if you are printing again the F name, then it will return the same case whichever we have provided over here, that is the capital case. If you save it, and once you go back to the browser, you will find that this has capitalized this one, but the original value will remain the same. So let's go to the browser, and here you will find that it haven't changed anything within the original variable. So let's proceed further. Here I have given only one example of the method. There are various methods for different operations which we want to perform on a string data type. The way we have used 2 uppercase, there is something called 2 lowercase that we use to convert it into the lowercase of the given string. So now let's look into some of the important methods which we are going to use for a string operation. And the other method we are going to use is that last index of method. This method we generally use to provide the index of last occurrence of a character within a string. So for example, if you are printing console.log, and here first, prior to using it, we will store it into a variable. So tell it let last index of variable, and here we will tell that my last name, and I want the last index of method that will find last index of character A. Here we are using 2A occurrence is there. If you will see here my last name, then you will find that there is 2 occurrence of A. So the output, it will return the number 4. Why? Because the index starts with 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Even though it is exist at the number 5 position, and number 5 position is when you start counting from the 0th position, then it become 4. Here we have to specify L index of, save it, go to the browser, and see here it has returned number 4. So why it has returned number 4? Because it found the last occurrence of character A within a string is at the 5th position, and when you are counting from 0 to this position, then you will find that it is returning the number 4, as our index starts with 0 in JavaScript. So let's proceed further. Now we will discuss about another method that is called slice, which we generally use to slice the string. So let's look into the example. Suppose we are having a str, and where we have written like let's understand slice. So here we want to extract this let's word. So how we can do that? We can use the slice method. So let's do it. We are going to create a variable called str slice, and then we will tell that from this str I want to extract the character from where to where you want to extract. So here we will specify slice method, and we need to specify the position from where to where you want to extract the character, and we are going to tell that we want 4 character, and that will start with 0. So we will tell that 0, comma, and how many characters we want to extract? We want to extract 4 character, that is let's. So write it 4, save it, write console.log, and here we will specify str slice, save it. Let's jump into the browser. Then you will find that it has extracted the 4 character, that is let's. So this way you can easily extract characters from a given string. Now suppose if we want to extract this understand word, so how we can extract that? So let's count the position. So it starts with let's is 4 words, then a space 5th, and it starts with 6th, and then 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So here from 6 to 15 I want to extract, so that we will get the word understand. Save it. Let's jump into the browser. We have a wrong calculation. We need to specify position 5. So here you should specify position 5. Save it. Let's go to the browser, and then you will find that we have extracted the word understand. So this way you can use slice method. Now we will look into another method that is equivalent to slice, that is substring. So substring and slice is almost same. You can look into the output, then you will understand that what actually the difference is. But I will give you some overview about it. So with slice, we are telling that from which position to which position you want to extract the string. So what we will do, we will copy this one, and instead of slice, we are going to use, we will tell that substr, and here we will tell that substr. This is the method we are going to use, and then we will print the substr, and you will get the difference about slice and substring. So let's jump into the browser. So here you will find that substring given us from position 5 till position 15, whatever the character it founds, it has extracted that value. But here you will find that the substring returned from 5th position to 15 characters. So it has extracted 15 characters from the given string. So let's understand with an example over here. With the slice, we are telling that the initialization position is at position 5, and from position 5 to position 15, whatever the character we are having, return those. But here with the substring, we are telling that I want the character position, whatever the character which exists in position 5 till 15 characters, and the position starts with 5th place and return me 15 characters after that. So that's the reason you will find over there it has returned 15 character. If you will count over here, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. So it has returned the 15 character from 5th position. Slice has returned the character from position 5th to position 15. Now let's look into some other method that is called replace. So let's look into that. So how we can use replace? Suppose that in this string we want to replace the slice with JavaScript word. So how we can do that? So we will tell that str replace, we are going to create a variable, and here we will use str dot replace, and we want to change from slice to JavaScript. Save it. Now do the console log, and we will tell that str replace, save it. Let's look into the output. So here you will find it has replaced the word slice to JavaScript. So with the help of replace method, you can easily replace the word or any characters. So with the help of replace method, you can easily replace any string or any character within a given string. So this is what I wanted to demonstrate you in this session. See you in the next session. Till then, bye bye, take care.